Greetings, my beautiful and handsome people, my ladies and my gentlemen. This video here I'm making for you guys today is about the planets. I know I said that I'm going to make a video on the planets and what these planets mean in your chart. Everybody has these planets and everybody has different signs ruling these planets. So if somebody were to ask you what's your Venus sign or what's your Mars sign, those two signs would be in certain signs, right? So I'm going to speak about that. I'm going to speak about the planets and what they mean basically. And I may also say what signs rule those planets after or in between, however I plan to just go with this. But happy Venus Day, everybody. It's Venus. Friday is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules Libras and Tauruses, so Friday is our day. Day of love and all these nice things. But anyways, we're going to start with the moon, because the moon, I feel, is the most important planet in your chart, because the moon represents how you feel, basically. How you feel, your emotions, your intuition. The moon represents who you are, how you feel within. Your moon sign is who you are, is really who you are, in truth. Your moon. The sun sign, as we already said before in the last video, the sun sign represents your basic self-expression, right? It's how you act. So when a lot of people believe, and not really believe, but a lot of people don't really know that you're more than just your sun sign. You are so many other things. Not things, I can't say things, but you're so much more than just your sun sign. You're a whole universe in its own. So the sun sign is just your basic self-expression, your sun sign, and that represents the sun, right? So we said moon. The moon represents your feelings and your intuition, right? We said the sun, that's your basic self-expression, the basic way how you express yourself, right? And we are going to go to what else? Mercury. Mercury represents how you communicate. That's why I said Geminis. Geminis are very intelligent people, and they like to communicate, right? But Geminis are ruled by, well, the planet Mercury rules Gemini and also rules Virgos too. So yeah, it's a planet that represents communication. So whatever your Mercury is in, whatever sign is in your Mercury, let's say you have Mercury in Aries, or you have Mercury in Taurus, you have it in Mercury in what's next after Taurus? Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting. Gemini. Mercury in Cancer, Mercury, it could be any one of those. That would represent how you communicate in life. How you communicate, basically. Mercury represents how you communicate, so it shows how you learn as well. So if you're having struggles in school or having struggles in learning in any sort of type of way, just check out your birth chart, check out your planets, and it will tell you exactly why you're having trouble learning, because this is the way that you learn, basically, through your Mercury sign. That's how you learn, and that's how you communicate, right? So Jupiter now. Jupiter represents expansion. Yeah, I know that Jupiter is the planet of luck, and I said that in a woman's chart, your Jupiter represents your husband, or the characteristics of your husband, or who your husband should be, right? So your Jupiter sign would represent that. And then plus on top of that, your Jupiter sign would be in a sign, right? So that's why we say that it's a planet of, it represents your expansion, how you expand and open your mind. It's Jupiter is a very big planet, and we all love Jupiter. So anybody who wants to find out what brings them the most luck and the most favor in life, look at your Jupiter. Your Jupiter will tell you that. In a woman's chart, it represents her husband, characteristics of her husband. So whatever sign your Jupiter is in, that will tell you who your husband is supposed to be, the characteristics, or how you bring luck into your life. What do you need to do in order to bring more luck into your life, right? So It represents your expansion and luck, and it helps you to hold on to your strong knowledge as well. So whatever your Jupiter sign is, you have a lot of knowledge in whatever the sign your Jupiter is in. You have a lot of knowledge in that sign. So basically, whatever house, whatever sign, because we all know that that sign rules a certain house, right? So you will have a lot of knowledge when it comes to that house and that sign, right? Hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, so we're going to go down to our Venus, which is Venus right now. Venus Day, Friday, big up yourself, people. Hope you guys are enjoying your day and you're doing all that good stuff to rise up your vibration, because you know love is a very high vibration, so make it spread. So Venus represents love. That's about it. So let me get into it. Okay, Venus represents your desire for beauty, right? It represents your desire for beauty. The way how I look at Venus, your Venus sign, as the way that you love, or the way that you like to be loved. So whatever your Venus sign is, it would tell you, for men, who your wife is supposed to be, or who the characteristics of your wife, and it will show you how you want to be loved as a man. As a woman, it will show you how you love. So that's exactly why I say a woman's Venus is how she loves, basically. So in a man's chart, his Venus would be how he would like to be loved and how he loves. Same thing. It's the same thing. How you love, how you like to be loved is what Venus is. And in a man's chart, the Venus is the woman that he would be more happier with, basically. So it also says here, this is my notes, Venus represents your desire for beauty and love. It is how you respond in relationships. Basically, it's how you respond in relationships. How you love. And how you would like to be loved as well. Love, luxury, beauty, decorating, shopping, you know, romantic, creative things, pleasure. That's all Venus. You know, Venus is love. So we're gonna go on to Saturn now. Saturn represents your discipline. So anywhere you have your whatever sign your Saturn is in, you have to be very disciplined in that area, and whatever house it's in as well, you have to be very disciplined in that area as well. It helps you become responsible and reliable. So Saturn is a sign, not a sign, is a planet that is very serious. It rules Capricorn, and it co-rules Aquarius. Capricorn and Aquarius. So that's probably where the Capricorns get their discipline from, and their headstrongness. It's from the Saturn, because they're ruled by Saturn. Capricorns. I should say what Jupiter is ruled by. Jupiter planet rules Sagittarius, and it rules Pisces as well. We got the Sun. Now we're going to go to Uranus. Uranus represents your freedom of action and speech. It helps you to be independent. So whatever sign your Uranus is in, it will represent your freedom of action and speech, and how it will represent if you're a freedom lover, or if you're more of a submissive type of person, depending on what sign your Uranus is. You know, Uranus is all about freedom and humanity. That's why, because it rules Aquarius. It rules Aquarius. Uranus and Saturn rules Aquarius. I'm all bottled up. So yes, it helps you be independent. So if you feel that you're more of a dependent person and you're always depending on someone else, look to your Uranus, and that will tell you how you can be more independent, basically. True, true, true. See, I'm even learning when I say these things too. As you know, that person that you look at is the student, and who I'm looking right back at is the teacher. So I'm teaching myself as I'm teaching you guys as well. These things I know, but when I put it into these words and let it out of me, it does something else for me as well. So I hope you guys are benefiting from my videos. And I hope you share and you let everybody know, like and comment, and any questions you have, don't be afraid to ask me on here. So is Google, but we're gonna go to Neptune now. Neptune represents your dreams. It helps you to feel compassion in Neptune. So whatever sign your Neptune is in, dreams. I'm not sure if it means dreams, the dreams that you sleep at night, or your actual dreams that you want to fulfill in this lifetime. It could mean that. But I know that Neptune is a lot about illusions too. So whatever you think, you will dream about, or whatever you think about the most, you will manifest in life. So it could be a very spiritual, subconscious planet, I believe. And this planet rules Pisces. So Neptune and Jupiter rules Pisces. So there's I think there's three signs that have two planets that rule them. One is Pisces, one is Aquarius, and one is Scorpio. Very powerful people. So to Pluto. Well, not only to say that the sun signs are like this, but we all have these planets in our charts. So even if you were to have those specific signs in your planet, then it's like a double whammy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Pluto, we're going to Pluto. Pluto is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think I've been saying not 9 all the time, but this is saying 10. Yeah, I must have missed one of it. Yeah, I missed one of them. But anyway, we're going to Pluto now. Pluto is a planet about transformation, rebirth, and death. Not death in the actual terms, death. It's just, just like how somebody that goes through an experience and they learn from it and they shed that old skin and they rebirth and become somebody new. That's what they mean when they say death, rebirth, transformation, or however it goes. Death, transformation, rebirth, I believe, yeah. So Pluto helps you empower yourself. It helps you solve mysteries at the same time. So wherever your Pluto is placed in your houses, in your chart, Pluto will help you empower yourself. And it also helps you solve mysteries too. So if you're having a little problem about something, if it's not in a certain house, and I guess it's not important, because wherever your Pluto is placed, that's where you need to be solving your mysteries, really and truly. And we know that our houses are the 1st all the way to the 12th, and we all know what these houses mean, right? So good. And Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio, and Mars is also ruled by Scorpio. Let me see if I got all. I think I mentioned all the signs that are ruled by these planets. Yeah. The moon rules Cancers, and Mars rules Aries, and the sun rules Leos. So to even have these signs these planets, sorry, I keep saying signs, these planets in certain houses that actually rule the signs, it's a good thing. But every planet is different, and every chart is different, every sign is different, and everyone is different, but at the same time, we're all the same and we're all one. Learning from one another, sharing with one another, and doing all these wonderful things and just expanding Mother Nature and Mother Earth. So let's keep expanding and keep learning, people. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video I just made. I sure did. I can't wait to turn it off and listen to it. And then, maybe look into my chart a little more too. So for those who thought that you were just your sun sign, I hope this video made you understand that you are way more than just your sun sign. You're a whole universe, and it's all within you. It's just up for you to get that natal chart calculator and calculate your time of birth, put all the information in, and make sure you write down and study yourself, because that's what we need to do in these times. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this was wonderful. I enjoyed it, and I will be coming back with another video. I may come with something again just now. So you guys take care. Happy Friday. More love, more life, and more prosperity. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Give thanks.